Welcome to the Abundance Vortex. I am your guide, Heidi Leatherby. The Trillionaire Transmission Episode 16, the Dynasty Code, transforming your unique essence into generational wealth. A dynasty is not merely an inheritance of coin. It is the continuation of a frequency. Money alone cannot hold it. Property alone cannot secure it. A dynasty is a living field, an unbroken current that runs through decades, sometimes centuries, carrying your essence forward as if the blood itself remembers. The dynasty code is not about leaving something behind. It is about sending something forward. A vibration, a worldview, a signature so potent it does not dissolve in the rain of time. Your signature becomes the seed. When your wealth is only built from tactics, it dies with the tactic. When it is built from trend, it expires with the trend. But when your fortune springs from your sovereign signature, from the raw, irreplicable essence we explored in the last chapter, you plant something no market can wither. Every investment, every home, every creation becomes a seed encoded with your identity. Long after you are gone, your choices continue to speak. The library you filled with your taste, the foundation you established with your values, the businesses you architected with your rhythm instead of the world's noise. From wealth to world building, generational wealth is not about stacking assets. It is about building worlds. A world is a place where your rules hold sway, where your children, your students, your heirs don't just inherit money, but inherit the conditions to thrive without contorting themselves into someone else's mold. Imagine a family estate that feels like stepping into your mind, hallways that smell like the fragrance you always wore, walls lined with art that tells your story without a single plaque, gardens designed in your exact sense of proportion so that every blooming season whispers, "They were here." This is wealth that does not just survive, it remembers. Dynasty requires decisive design. A dynasty is deliberate. It does not happen by accident. You must become an architect of inevitability. This means structuring your wealth in ways that outlast your lifetime, educating those who will receive it, not just in managing assets, but in holding the vibration you've established. Creating rituals, spaces, and artifacts that pass down more than instructions. They pass down identity. A trust fund without the dynasty code is just a number in a bank account. A trust fund with the dynasty code is a command to the universe. This frequency shall not fade. The currency of continuity. Money alone will not hold a legacy. It must be paired with meaning. Meaning is what ensures that those who inherit do not dilute the field. Do not trade the masterpiece for trinkets. Do not forget the reason the fortune exists at all. This is why in true dynasty building, you do not just leave wealth, you leave a map of principles, a map of aesthetic, map of the choices that keep the current pure. The ritual of transmission. To ensure the dynasty survives, you must ritualize the handover, whether that is in a formal ceremony, an annual gathering, a sealed letter opened only on a certain date. There must be a way for your heirs to feel you in the moment they receive your wealth. Because without that energetic touch, money becomes just numbers, and numbers are forgettable. But a moment, a deliberate, crafted moment that ties the wealth to who you were, is unforgettable. And unforgettable is the oxygen of legacy. The dynasty lives in the details. Your dynasty is not just the empire you build in public. It is the private, almost invisible choices that ripple through generations. The vocabulary your descendants grow up hearing. The way they see you handle crisis without breaking out your poise, the specific shade of gold you prefer, the particular wine you order without looking at the menu. These details are not decoration. They are data points that instruct your bloodline in how to walk as if a wealth is air, not effort. You are not building for now. This is the greatest shift. When you activate the dynasty code, you stop building for the quarter, the year, even the decade. You start building for a century you will never see, and yet will feel. Because when you become the origin point of a dynasty, you do not vanish at death. You remain as the hum beneath every decision made in your name. Your touch becomes eternal, not because you stayed alive, but because you built something that never stops breathing you. The transmission is this: build not just for wealth, but for continuity. Let your signature infuse your fortune so deeply that your name becomes a frequency, and your frequency becomes a place the future knows how to find. That is the dynasty code. That is how Trillionaire wealth bends time. We are in the cathedral of transmissions now. The next episode beckons us closer. The next time you're looking to purchase a life-changing book, I'd love for you to consider my book, The Daily Warrior. It is available on Amazon by clicking the link in the description below. And thank you for taking this quantum journey into the abundance vortex.